we are in the midst right now of the largest hostage crisis in American history. That's not an exaggeration. 1979, the Iran hostage crisis, 444 days. That was 52 people. How many Americans are in Afghanistan? We don't know. They don't know. No one knows. 10,000? I mean, that's the number that's kind of being thrown around. Could be way more than that, right? And they're spread out all over the country. That's the third the size of America. Taliban members on every corner. These Americans there with no real desire to even get them out. The deadline that the Taliban's holding us to is 6 days away, August 31st. And then what? That's like, it really hit me yesterday that, oh, these people are hostages. So you're telling me this whole thing started with 3,000 Americans dying on 9/11. 3,000 more Americans died over the next 20 years of war. And now this may end with, 3,000 more Americans potentially being killed with a bungled retreat? Is that what's happening in front of our eyes right now? And news usually moves so fast. So this is almost like slow motion happening because we have 6 days. So it's like, this is a slow motion. Like what are we doing? All right, I got a lot of questions, but first let's talk about how Biden is going to try to get out of this politically, just so you can see this as it's happening. There's 3 tricks, 3 ways that Biden is trying to get out of it. The first, he's going to keep harping on the fact why we got into Afghanistan in the first place. We got in there because of 9/11. We achieved our mission. We stopped al-Qaeda. We killed bin Laden. So now it's time to leave. Yeah, Joe, no one's arguing that. No, almost everyone wanted to leave, or at least leave maybe 2,000 people there to keep some sort of peace or whatever. Okay, yeah, everyone wanted to go. No one wanted to send another 100,000 troops in there. That's not the concern, Joe. Stop trying to make that. No one's arguing that. It's how you left. That's the problem. Don't let him get away with that. Second trick that he's going to try to pull on you to get away with this. Listen to Psaki here. This is the White House spokesperson, of course. See if you can find the key word in what she says here.
We are committed to bringing Americans who want to come home. We are in touch with them via phone, via text, via email, via any way that we can possibly reach Americans to get them home if they want to return home.
That's it. If they want to. It's those who want to come home. What a weird way to put, you would never put it that way naturally, right? I'm pretty sure every American who's in Afghanistan wants to come home right now. Maybe there's like one lady who's working at an orphanage or something who will go down. Everyone wants to come home. You don't need to put that qualifier in there like, well, it is beautiful this time of year. I think a lot of people may want to. No. Everyone wants to come home. You don't need to say those who, want to come home. So why are they doing that? They're doing that because on September 1st, they're going to say, well, mission accomplished. We did it. We got every American home who wanted to come home. And there's going to be thousands of Americans in Afghanistan saying, no, hello, I still want to come home. Well, you didn't make it to the airport in time. So you don't really want to come home then. What are you talking about? I'm 1,000 miles away from the airport. I'm stuck in the middle of the nowhere, Afghanistan, with the Taliban everywhere. And you're telling me I got to get to Kabul, but don't come to Kabul because the Taliban controls Kabul, so I can't even get to the airport if I even get close to the airport. And now you're telling me that I don't really want to go home? That's how they're going to frame that. It's sick. Eric Erickson first made that point that they're going to claim mission accomplished because everyone who really wanted to go home, they showed up to the airport and we got them home. Nice try. Third thing they're going to try to do to trick you. They're going to say over and over again that this was the greatest evacuation in history. Oh, the biggest airlift ever. It's historic. It's monumental. It's Herculean. We did an amazing accomplishment here, patting ourselves on the back. Couldn't have been better. What a great success. Look at the tens of thousands of people that we got out. Some random person wrote this on Twitter, and the chief of staff, Joe Biden's chief of staff, who's probably running the show there, retweeted it. This now matches the Berlin airlift, widely regarded by historians as the greatest in history. That took a year and a half. This took less, worse conditions, blah, blah, blah. Right? And he retweeted it like, yes, this is our Berlin airlift. Yesterday in Biden's press conference, that was 5 hours later than when they said it was going to start, said that they've evacuated 70,700 people, all without saying how many Americans. Why not? Why not say how many Americans you've got now? Let alone how many are still behind. So again, the three tricks. First, he's going to keep harping on why we went in there, and we had to do this because I refused to send in 100,000 more Americans to die in Afghanistan. It's like, Joe, no one wanted that. Second trick is, hey, those who wanted to come home, we got them home. Mission accomplished, aren't we great? And then the third trick is, it's the greatest evacuation in history. Don't let them get away with any of those. The truth is, this is the greatest hostage situation.
Wow, that was deep and insightful. I want more of that. Like, subscribe, get more.